Hey guys, Dakota from WebWare is to try and answer the question, who is Liao? We know that Liao is one of the 6 founding members of Overwatch. For now, nothing else is really known about this hero. We do know that Liao will most likely appear in Overwatch First Strike, the graphic novel about the founding members of Overwatch, the original Strike team. According to the Atlas news post on the Play Overwatch blog, it states, in response to the Omnic crisis, no country was succeeding in securing its own territory, but some soldiers and strategists showed remarkable ingenuity in acclimating to this new brand of warfare. The United Nations covertly brought a few of these unique minds together to form a small, nimble team aimed at striking significant blows against Omnic strongholds. Their names, Morrison, Reyes, Amare, Liao, Wilhelm, and Lindholm, have since become legendary. The world would come to know them as the founders of Overwatch. Now before we get into the theory, let's look at Liao as a name. Research has revealed that Liao is a Chinese surname, most commonly found in Taiwan and southern China. Statistics show it's among the 100 most common surnames in mainland China. Reason being is that the Chinese character is translated into several iterations of its spelling, including Lu, Lao, and Lo. So Liao as a surname rather than a first name suggests that Liao could be a boy or a girl. Early speculation suggests Liao to be male based on Liao being apparently a male first name, but a surname opens up new possibilities. What's also interesting is Urban Dictionary shows that Liao is a slang word made up by residents of Singapore and much too often typed at the end of sentences in online gaming. The general meaning of the word Liao can be roughly interpreted as already. Did that Liao. Come with us Liao. Logged in Liao. Did that already. Come with this already. Logged in already. Depending on the context, Liao can mean either already, finished, or even dead. His mother early si Liao lo. His mother died very early. The two important things to note is that this word originated from online gaming and that the word has many uses including finished or dead. So appearance-wise, the most popular concept is this man on the left is our Liao hero, given his Asian appearance and it being one of the most mainstream images of unknown Overwatch characters. The context of Ana's story suggests that this was her precious team that she fought to protect and even brought Faria around, so it's safe to say that this is most if not all the original members of Overwatch. But that's not the only possibility. There's also the idea that this could be Liao as well. This potential hero also could be of Asian descent and seems to be one of the more iconic heroes that could very well be considered for development. There also seems to be some pretty strong similarities between this hero and the character displayed on all the posters in the Hanamura arcade, but that will be touched on in a whole other video. Other subtle details like the art style in comparison to the others shown in the Recall animated short, as well as a pattern of letters by certain heroes, shed some light on another video's worth of speculation. There'll be a link in the description when these videos are up. Now this is where it gets interesting. Dark Horse Comics released this image on Twitter July 20th, 2016, the finished cover art for the graphic novel First Strike. We have 5 very familiar faces, and then there are these 3. Who is that Omnic on the left? Who is this girl? And who is this Omnic with the number 7? Previously, the only art related to the First Strike graphic novel, when it was dubbed the Omnic Crisis, featured all the founding members of the Strike team except Liao. With this latest official art for First Strike, seeing this girl and the center stage Omnic leads me to believe one of them is Liao, but which one? The theory is that our Liao is the mystery girl here. If you notice, the orange color scheme seems to match her glasses and her shirt to the body paint of the Omnic on the left, and even the eyes and accent of the center Omnic. The Atlas News blog post said this: in highly secretive missions, they targeted the Omnic's command and control protocols. After great sacrifice and heroism in a series of dangerous raids, they destroyed it all, rendering the Omnic armies inert. The Omnic crisis had finally come to an end. Now, they were hailed as geniuses, including builder Torbjorn, who brought down that augmented mech in the digital comic, so maybe Torb helped find out how to get into these Omniums. But wouldn't it make even more sense that to be able to infiltrate these protocols so well, one of the members would happen to be a genius employee of the Omnica Corporation? What if this girl is Liao and these Omnics are her creation that help assist in the takedown of the hostile Omnic invasion? What if she has so intentionally been omitted thus far as to hide her key role in the ending of the Omnic crisis and even the origins as to why the Omnics went hostile in the first place? Now we can also note that the center Omnic has striking similarities to the more current Omnics you see today, like Zenyatta, Mondada, and those you see in King's Row and Dorado. With that 7 on his chest, it would make it seem that he could possibly be an early model to our present day Omnics. It could make sense that Liao is a creator of Omnics, an engineer for possibly both software and hardware, and built the larger Omnic as a heavy for defense and the more human-like Omnic as an intelligent lifeform to be considered par with humans. So what about her as a playable character? It's far too early to tell, but she could be seen as a possible 2-character player, with the heavy Omnic used in sort of a defensive way, and maybe the other Omnic as more of a support character. She could be some sort of hybrid like this, or she could be classified in the support realm to make some characters like Symmetra make more sense. But given the speculation that Sombra is going to be a stealth support character, might shed more light onto why Symmetra is support, though she doesn't heal. So what do you guys think? Could this be Liao? Could she have a helping hand with the rest of the strike team to eliminate the Omnic threat? Still think it's either of these guys? What are your theories? Let me know down below. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out some more of the Overwatch content like theories, speculations, and discussions. And as always, see you guys in the next video.